back to another card showcase. Today we're going to be looking at Spellcaster Slop. It's back, it's here, it was never really gone, but once more, we are delving into the year of the casters, of spells, and it's coming. It's coming. We're going to be getting full Wombo combo, Habakiri, Fiendsmith style combos, but it's Magistus and Witchcrafter cards instead. So here's a couple of new cards. We're going to do some showcases. We've got Magical King of the Swamp. Oh, that's so cool. Magical King of the Swamp? Knows the effect once per turn. If this card is in your hand, reveal a fusion in your extra deck, and if you do, banish a material mentioned on it from your deck, and then special this card. And if it uses a material this turn, its name can be treated as the banished monsters. Ooh. Dog, this has to do some crazy stuff, right? There has to be some fusion monster that has a crazy broken, like, material that triggers when banished. Right? There has to be something sick for this. Thunder Dragon Dark. That would be ideal, but I don't think Thunder Dragon or any of the good ones are mentioned by name on any of the Thunder Dragons, sadly. Just OG Thunder Dragon, who obviously doesn't do anything when it's banished. Rhino Heart. Yeah, but banishing Rhino Heart doesn't do anything. The way that you want the way that this card can be good is it needs a material to trigger. There has to be a good fusion monster that has a material that triggers when banished. That's what you need, like, in order for this to be good. So whatever that is, it'll be strong. Kaito Terra. Kaito Terra. What does that mean? Kaito Terra. I can't spell that. I gave it a shot. This one. Add a polish from it. If this card is banished, you can special summon it, then add a polymerization from grave to hand. Level 4 body that can recycle a poly. Yeah, not great. You can search cards on Macedo meta. That's awesome. I'm not going to be doing that, though. Alright. So it can't search poly while the special summon is nice. If you want to use it for dragon, you need to play OG Dart Magician. Did you mean Dragoon? Oh, Dragoon. And you can't use it for Magia because it only works on main deck fusion targets. So yeah, I will stick with the OG. Banish Kyotera, summon it back. Not sure what other targets exist. Both Alistair and Madame Vera is a good target, especially both of them have a new fusion spell that uses banishment as material. Ooh, interesting. Reminding me about a deck that I wanted to make for months. Soulbinding Gate, the hardest field spell to use. This card banishes Kyotera, becomes the same name. Terra revives and searches poly. It doesn't search poly, it recycles poly. Fusion Horned... Wait, that's... Did I misread Kyotera? It doesn't do that, right? Add a poly from grave. Yeah. It does search? Oh, it's an ignition effect as well. Oh, okay, so summon itself, then add poly. Ooh, wait, this is good. Hey, yo, let cook. Becomes a name, Tyra revive, search, poly, fusion, horn source, because it needs one dino and Kyotera and some other engine that summons Curious, or that can dump a continuous spell. This guy's cooking. I'm telling you. Alright, seems interesting. Could be decent. Let's check out Witchcrafter. There's a whole bunch of these things, dude. We got a new main deck guy. There's a Riliona fusion. Awuga. Witchcrafter Celebration. New spell card. And a field spell. Valpurgis. Isn't this like a actual summon Satan ritual? Valpurgis. Witchcrafter Distortion. Oh! A full art Madame. Holy crap, dude, that's hot. Alright, Witchcrafter Terra Cotton. Not to be mistaken for Jesse Cotton, but close enough. You can only use the first second effect once per turn. If this is in your hand, target a Witchcrafter in your grave. Add it to your hand and then special this. Can't special the rest of this turn except Witchcrafters. Oh, that's a hard lock. That's a very hard lock. Not even Spellcaster locked, it's Witchcrafter locked. And during your main, you can fusion a Witchcrafter from your extra deck using monsters from your hand or field. New fusion is Madame Riliona. Bit of a heavy material here. You need exactly Vera and 2 Spellcasters. It was first, second effect once per turn. Fusion special up to... How many? This card is fusion summoned. You can special up to 3 level 7 or lower Witchcrafters with different attributes from each other from your hand and or deck. You can't special summon from the extra for the rest of the turn except fusions. Okay. Obviously, you don't want to do that too early, but I mean, holy crap. Summon 3 guys? That has to be busted. During your end phase of this in the grave, you can reveal a spell in your hand and special this in defense. 38 stats, by the way. Jeez. New quick play spell Celebration. You can lose one of the first and second effects per turn. Activate one of its effects. They still keep this stupid restriction on them, by the way. You know, one of the biggest weaknesses of Witchcrafter's grind game is that you can't add or recycle the cards from the graveyard until, like, the next end phase, because they all are, like, one effect per turn. I don't know why they still do that. So you can destroy Witchcrafter, you control one card your opponent controls.
6 years, Pog.
Only one card?
For our anniversary, Farfa.
So this is a -1? Bit thinky. But you can fusion summon from your action by shuffling spellcasters from grave or banishment. That's probably the best part of this, I think, is it's a free miracle fusion, so that's insane. The pulp is not great, I will be honest though. During your end phases in grave control, Witchcrafter add it back to your hand. Would be nice if you could recycle it, but you know, can't be too picky. New field spell, Valpargus, Witchcrafter equals the first effect once per turn. During your main phase, add a Witchcrafter monster from your deck to your hand and discard a card. Guys, it's the field spell that gets the guy, that searches the monster, that makes the link 1, that adds the spell, that does the combo. Eh? Being really creative with our field spells. It does discard, I suppose, you know, so. During your turn, if you would discard a card to activate effect of a Witchcrafter, you can send one from deck instead. That's really good. That's really good. This free recruiting is nice, and obviously it's a Rhoda, so that can't be bad. That's not once per turn. Oh shit! You can just fill up your grave. It's like Foolish Burial for 3 or something. That's kind of wacky. Needs a little bit of setup because you actually have to be playing the game. You have to actually be resolving and activating your Witchcrafter cards, all of the monsters. Because, you know, if you normal summon Joshua Schmitta, and then you discard and tribute to special from deck, and you get Ash Blossomed, you know, I guess that doesn't do a lot. You would send one from the deck to the grave, and I don't think there's a Witchcrafter spell or trap that does anything in the grave immediately. But yeah. There's a Joss and Jesse Witchcrafter now. Witchcrafter Terracotton and Witchcrafter Joshua Schmitta. Wait. Konami cooked with this. And there's a Witchcrafter card called Collaboration. This is absolute cinema. Well done, Konami. You've done well on this. You can only use the first second effect of Witchcrafter Distortion per turn. When a spell, trap, or monster effect is activated, control level 5 or higher monster. Say the line. Guys, say the line. Quick effect negate. Negate the activation and destroy that card. Woo! Give a gold star to the R&D team. Congratulations, you have created an Omni Negate for the generic searching of the Witchcrafter archetype. We have never seen anything like this before. This is really unprecedented. A searchable counter trap for an in-archetype negate. Absolutely amazing. Great card design. Love to see it. If this is grave, accept the 30% there, banish it and add a level 5 or higher spellcast from your deck to your hand and then discard a card. Nice little recursion as well in the following turn, so that's kind of nice. And then, of course, the Vice Madame full art. Alright, well, this all sounds well and good. Is this powerful? Is this meta? Is this going to break the game? Is Spellcaster Slop finally going to dominate? Have a look. Alright, so this is Valpargus and a discard. Just the field spell. I guess 2 discards, technically. We're going to add Joshua Schmitta from deck to the hand. Discard for the Valpargus. Normal summon Joshua Schmitta. Activate the effect. Use the field spell to send Lacrima for cost, to pay the cost of the Schmitta. Then we're going to go Jenny, tribute. Send the cost of Lacrima. That's going to special summon Pottery. Pottery, going to send again, dumping Celebration. That's going to special summon the new one, Terra Jesse Cotton. Then we're going to activate the effect of Jenny to banish itself and the Lacrima to copy the grave effect of the Lacrima. And that's going to special summon out the deck Zoroa. So what's the lock on this? Okay, so we're not locked because we haven't used the hand effect of this. So this is just vibing for now. So we're going to go Zoroa, equip Artemis. That's going to trigger to bring back Joshua Schmitta. Now we're going to use the Terracotta with the Schmitta to perform a fusion summon for a Vice Madame. Activate the Artemis. Because we activated a spell, technically, this triggers Vice Madame to activate one of her effects to special summon out of the deck Vera, Maid of Endymion, who is always treated as a Witchcrafter. We're going to search out Spenta. Activate her effect as well. That's going to search the counter trap. Vice Madame is then going to recycle from the graveyard the Lacrima. Synchro Shokan, Link Shokan, into Cross Sheep. Lacrima on field effect is going to dump Alistair the Reminiscent. Pitch to special summon Baby Alistair. Trigger the Cross Sheep in the process to bring back new Alistair. Contact into Zoroa. New Alistair is going to banish Sorath. That's going to add a Invocation Sword. Invocation Sword is going to recycle to fusion summon Babylon. Babylon is then going to banish. On summon, it's going to search first. It's going to search the Vikram. Vikram is then going to set another sword. Recycle and add back here. Then we're going to use the hand effect of the Alistair to special summon. Link into Invocation Madness. Tag out. No, we changed our mind here. No, we're going to do this first. We're going to go Spenta first. Into Omega to equip, then make the Alistair link. So we need to equip first, then make the Alistair link. Then we're going to use Sorath with the Babylon to perform a miracle fusion of Invoked Transcendence Eon. Eon can look and banish 3 cards from the extra deck. Invocation Madness is going to discard a card to add OG Invocation. Invocation is going to banish Madness and Alistair to fusion summon out Okeanos. And there's your turn. So we have a Dark Claw. We've ripped 3 cards out of our opponent's extra deck. We have an Omni-Negate trap card. We have a Witchcrafter Vice Madame that can trigger to pop a card whenever we use a spell card. And I believe Zoroa is also a Omni-Negate. And then on the opponent's turn, we can make another Eon and rip 3 more cards out the extra deck. Half the fucking extra deck is gone. And we can banish cards on the field. I mean, this is just disgusting. This is absolutely disgusting. I don't even know what we're doing here. What is this here? Is this the on-field effect of the Shemitah? Oh, and by the way, in the end phase, we're recycling like 5 Witchcrafter cards. Because they were all dumped to the graveyard to pay the cost with the Valpurgis. So, yeah. Like, brother, like, what is that? Like, how do you, like, what even do you do here, you know? Isn't this illegal? Akrama needs to respond. Nope, you need to read Jenny. Jenny copies the effect. No, you don't need to meet the activation requirement to copy an effect. Goddamn. Okay, just want to caveat this as well. Shoutouts to Shvi here. He's in the Witchcrafter Discord community. He told me that he's still learning the deck and learning the lines, etc. So it's not perfect, but here you go. These are basic, like, you know, Valpurgis and discard combo. So yeah, kind of nutty. All right. Here's another version here. It's playing, I don't know if this is supposed to be funny or something, but we've got a Lure Queen and the Prince of Endymion Regulus. We're going to add the Empire of Endymion for Vera of Endymion. She's going to search Valpurgis. Valpurgis discard to add Joshua Schmitta. Normal summon Josh. Activate the effect to pay the cost with a field spell. Special summon out Jenny. Jenny for Pottery for the new one. Dumping all of the cards in the process. Then we're going to overlay for the Fairy Tale Witch Cat. Fairy Tale Witch Cat is going to detach 2 to send Fairy Tale John Machado and Fairy Tale Equip spell. John Machado in the graveyard is going to activate to bring itself back and search the Fairy Tale Ball. Activate the new field. Is it 3 field spells we've been through? Yes, it is. Okay. We're going to search Luna. Perform a fusion summon to go into Vice Madame. Fairy Tale Equip. Chain the Madame to special summon out the deck here for the Jenny of Endymion. I think we just get an extra normal summon, I believe, with one of the effects here. Search for a Celebration and a Fairy Tale Snow. Trust me, she's coming back to TCG, okay? I know TCG players might be looking at this thinking, well, how is this good in TCG? This card is banned. Well, don't worry about it. It'll come. It'll come. Come on. They're not going to make a Fairy Tale archetype and not bring back Snow. We've also, you know, got a Spellcaster and a spell activated. So here's a Dark Magician of Destruction as well for the Gay of Timaeus. Jenny, copy the effect of the Lacrima in the graveyard. That's going to special summon Zoroa. And then after all of this, we still do the full Magistus line. So here we go. Artemis, bring back, search for Spenta. Not Crowley. Okay, interesting. Oh, there it is. Okay, discard, add Crowley. Then special to Crowley. Crowley, perform a fusion summon with the Dark Magician for Zoroa. Sync into Synchro Zoroa. Go for the Chorozo to bring back the Synchro Zoroa. Zoro is going to equip a fusion. Spenta is going to manage to equip a link monster. We're going to activate the Witchcrafter Celebration. That's going to perform a miracle fusion for 3 materials. That's going to bring out the new Witchcrafter Master Vice Madame Cendrillon. Cinderella in French, I believe. Special summon out Haney from the deck. And a Jenny as well. Set pass. So I believe your opponent is now... Do we even have space for Dragoon? I'm going to banish Distortion to add to the Witchcrafter Golem Araru. And it discards a card. So it puts the snow in the graveyard for us. So if I'm not mistaken, we have an Omni Negate. We have snow. We have... Your opponent cannot activate links and fusions. I think we've got target protection. And we can probably get into the Dragoon after we snow at some point. We can tag into Witchcrafter Madame Vera here for negates and stuff. I forgot to use the Schmitta Grave Effect to mill a spell and get it back in the end phase. But yep, you get a spell in the end phase with the Schmitta Grave Effect for the Vera negate here. Yeah, okay, cool. I mean... Vomit the spellcasters. Oh my god. Alright. Now, I don't trust these next 2 replays, but they were sent to me by Twitch chat. And we can always believe that they are trustworthy, okay? Alright, so we're going to use the Spellbook of the Grand Circle here to add 4 crappy Charmer cards. Put 2 back. Banish for the Grave Effect. Fusion summon into Charmers of the Grand Circle. Activate the effect twice to bring back 2... Go into Crowley. Crowley's going to add a Spellbook card. We're going to add a Prophecy. And then we're going to tag into Contact Summon from the deck, the Dark. And I believe when Crowley sent to the graveyard... how did you add this? When you do, you can add a level 3 or lower... Yeah, okay, so this searches... Dark searches the Vera. Then that gets you Valpargus, and then from here you can just do anything in the game. As you've already seen. So, take the wheel and see what this does. The crappy Charmer card also does this full combo, but let's be real, you're probably not going to be playing that one. That one kind of just sucks ass. So the other 2 are definitely better. But if you really want to, you can bridge into any Spellcaster engine in the game, basically, now. Alright, going through the Magistus stuff. There's a... Who Megalol? Miasma Necromancer, the Dark Magician card, quote-unquote. Ferozo, for a rank 4 into the Fairy Tale. We've got the Fairy Tale access now as well with the ball. We're going to dump Snow probably at some point here. There's a Luna. Fairy Tale thing gets you a special summon, I think, from the hand, or it just lets you normal again. Summon Sort, give your opponent a Spellcaster, go, and then that lets you summon Snow. I'm going to use the Link 5 Charmer, which, I don't know, just does something, I guess, pop a guy or whatever. Use a Contact Fuse into the Weaver of the Fairy Tales as well. Link summon into Endymion, the Crescent Magistus. I'm going to bring back and equip Spenta. The Charmer triggers the Revive 2. Contact summon from the deck a Lina who adds the Golden Sword Soul. Summon another Luna overlay for 3 level 4s into Alchemic Magician. In the end phase, we're going to add back a spell card here. 2 Witchcrafters. What does the Alchemic Magician do? During your end phase, detach 1 Xyz from this and send a card from your hand to the grave and choose a spell card from your deck and then set it in your spell and trap zone. Set Witchcrafter Celebration. On the opponent's turn, you're going to fusion summon 3 materials into Cendrillon. Activate her effect. She's going to special summon Haney. And now you've just got everything. You've got the prevention of effects. You've got the Zoroa negate. You've got the Haney pop. And all this other stuff as well. What is this quick effect? Target 2 monsters with the same attribute but different types. Special Bowl. Is this Disruption? I don't think this one is Disruption. 3 cards left in extra deck, by the way. Alright. Last one here. We've got Valporgus and a Beaver Warrior. Bro thinks he's on the team, by the way. Alright, here's a 1-card combo. I'm going to go Jenny, Tribute, send the Lacrima. Did you forget to summon the body here? Okay, well, it gets to cheat out the effect and go for the Lacrima. Lacrima copied in the graveyard goes for Rilliona. We got Theoreli's. We're changing the type to do Fiendsmith combo now as well. Alright, very cool. There we go. Sequence into Aerial Eater. Ooh, that dumps the new Alistair monster. Summon it to the zone of the Cross Sheep to search the Alistair. Summon the Alistair, banishing the Magallancia. Sword into the fusion summon of Babylon. Trigger the Cross Sheep to bring back Riliona. And searching Viracram. Special the Viracram set OG Invocation. Alistair in the hand here. Recycle to add back. Alistair hand effect. Target the Babylon. Special summon. Link into... Ooh, this card. The new Link 5 monster. Send a monster from your deck to the graveyard. Alright, okay. Who did we send? Is that a Schmidt, I think? Then we're going to go into Sorath here. Link all of these away into Selene. Selene effect. Bring back Schmitta. Pay the cost with a field spell. Cycle through all of your Witchcrafter monsters. Fuse into Madame. Pottery is going to do something here to copy the effect or something. Recycle. Vice Madame summons Enedia, I think I forgot her name is. Edia from the deck. And how the hell did you just search Habakiri? Assume it's King of the Pharaoh Imps. Oh, and then we overlay for a level rank 4. And then we overlay for a rank 4, baby. That's what I'm talking about. What is this? IP Masquerade. You've summoned like 9 times and you've just have 4 cards left in the extra deck. We've got an IP Masquerena. Oh my god. Alright, very cool. So we're locked into Witchcrafters from the extra deck, I believe, here. What are you doing? Half of this feels illegal now at this point. Like, what is going on? Most of this is just illegal now. Alright, I don't know what just happened at the end there. You must have been clicking some buttons. Okay, the last 2 replays are Twitch chat replays. You know how it goes. Oh, is that the opponent's turn? Okay, right, sorry. That was the opponent's turn. It does make sense. But yeah, that's your showcase. This is Witchcrafter. Spellcaster Slop is live, real, good, and broken. Comment, like, subscribe for more combo showcases.